Hello, everyone, and welcome to Why Not Wednesday here on Little Treasures by Nancy. And Mr. Barry was here front and center, Storms, Radios, and Cats. Hello, Mr. Barry. How are you doing today? So, today we're going to finish assembling this bag. I got most of it. We just have to sew up the sides. And then you guys are going to have to help me choose a color for the top because I want to close it up. So I crocheted two different colors so we can check that out. And then we got these handles from Plaid Crafts that they sent me. So we're going to be using these handles, and they're they're strong, but they're light. They're not. Oh my goodness, this bag is heavy. No, that the crochet part is heavy, but these are not heavy. Hey, Miss Lisa. Hey, Miss Dreeny. So we're going to use these handles, and then I'm going to switch the camera. And these are the where is it? Oh, back over here. The purse handles comes with patterns. There's three different patterns that you can choose to make. They have a granny square one, but since I already had these squares already made, I wasn't gonna remake squares to make for it. And these squares are a bit bigger. I'll show you when I turn the camera. A bit they're larger than the squares on the pattern. So I'm going to switch the camera. Ta-da! Okay, this is the one with the granny squares. As you can see, how long the handle overhangs on either side. So when I do this one, if you put the handles up here, they're right at the edge. The point where the points are, it fits right at there. So this triangle is a lot bigger than this triangle. So this is our first point of business. I'm filling up this section with some triangles. I tried white, but this white that I have is is a lot brighter than the white that's on the yarn itself. Let me see if I can bring you guys bring you lower a little bit. There we go. This one's it's a little bit off. I don't. It's not that much of a difference, but to me, in person, it looks like this was um, previously watched. Okay, Mr. Barry, is your cat typing on your keyboard? So we got the white. So these are the squares, right? So I did two whites just in case. Then I got this color, which is a little bit darker in shade than this one, but not too much. So I thought, and then we'll continue with this color to wrap around the handle up here. Hey, Miss Angel. So I did those two right here. So do we want to, or we can use the white to attach it to the handle from the blue or blue green, whatever you want to call that color. So what do you guys think? Should we do the blue? I'm calling it blue. It's one shade of blue. Or do we want to do the white? So we got blue or the white. I'll give you guys a few seconds to catch up on my on the StreamYard side. There's the blue again. Miss Angel says white. Miss Lisa says white. So we got 2 for white. Hi, Miss Christine Fortunato. I say her last name because it sounds fun. Here's the white. So we got 2 for white, 1 for blue. Let's see. So we got 2 for white, 1 for blue. Let's see where we go. 2 for blue. Hey, Miss Bonnie. So we need a tiebreaker. We got 2 and 2. The next color that comes up is the color I choose. Everybody say hello to everybody. Do you know what you're going? Miss Christina already went in the mail earlier what's today? It went earlier on Monday. It's just a card with a little something inside. As an appreciation for my members. Okay, we need a tiebreaker. Blue or white for this section up here. We got the white. Let me see if I can if you can see the difference in the shade of the white. And then we got the blue. It's a little darker than that one right there, but it's similar. So we're waiting for a tiebreaker. Miss Bonnie, you can't vote twice. She's saying LOL. Haha. That's the blue. That's the white. Bunny says the thing the white is going to stick out and the blue is going to mesh with it. And just telling Barry to choose a color. White or blue? I know what I want. So we'll see if you guys picked the same color I chose. Barry, go to your room. Darcia, didn't you already vote, Darcia? I thought she already voted. Or did I not see that? Yes, you already voted, Miss Darcia. He goes, I refuse. You refuse to choose a color or you refuse to go to your room? Okay, I'm going to count from 10 and I'm going to choose a color. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm choosing this one. Yeah, you said purple. I don't have purple in here. If I was doing this square, it would work. But this is not this square. It's blues. The only reason I chose this one is because this one, if you're looking at it in person, you see there's a tinge of color here. I don't know if you can tell here, and this is bright white. You see the difference? If it was the same white as this, I would be okay with it. Well, I don't know what to tell you, says Mr. Barry. Ha ha ha. Funny, Mr. Barry. That's why, because I did the white first, and when I saw it, I was like, I am joining it with the white, but the way I'm doing it, you can't see it in between here, because I'm joining it through the back loops, so you can see the. Let me go this. You can see the little ridges right here. Don't shut up. Keep on talking. I'll use this for something else. Maybe no. This you see this one here. I, Probably when they made this yarn, there's leftover of this color inside here. So this one looks like it has a little purplish tinge. You see? There's a frog in my back window, and he's just croaking away. Let's put this to the side for a second because I need to close up the bag first. You see, I haven't closed up the bag. So the pattern, if anybody's interested, uses 13 squares, like so. So we're going to fold this up like this. Okay. So this one here closes this way. So what I'm going to do is sew that down here this way and then down this way here, and do that to the other side too. I wasn't gonna I was gonna sew the whole bag beforehand, but I wanted you guys to see at least some of it being sewn. But at least I sewed all of 13 squares. That was a lot of work. You made it a choice, so why did you use a different color of? This is the only white I had, Miss Angel. I don't have any other whites. And if it was the first triangle I made, so I was like, let me let them see. That's why I did it. I'm sorry. Did I mess it? Yes, I am. The lining is going to be this one right here with the blue background and butterflies. That's going to be the lining. And then I have two extra squares that when I made these squares, so I'm going to make this so sew up the sides and put a zipper. So it's going to be a little catch-all change purse zipper pouch to go inside this bag. If it comes out nice, it's gonna be up for sale. I will be making another one that I'll be using these squares because it has purple in it, and this will be mine. These blues here, I didn't have any other all-in-one granny at my Walmart when I got it, so I got the one that they had to try it out. But then I've been working on these squares for my duster. That's my favorite. So I have 6 squares already made, and I got 7 skeins of this. So I'm gonna be making squares until I pass out. So right now they're just sitting on the blocking board. They're already blocked, so I can take them out. But I know where they are right now. I need to get how do you call it, a container or something, because I need to make a whole bunch of these squares for the duster. The, if I do the 7 skeins, it's a total of 92. Is it 92? Let's see. Because you get 14 squares per skein. I got 7 skeins. No, that's 98. 98 squares. Not that I'm going to need all 98 squares, or maybe I'm going to need more than 98 squares. I made a bag like that with squares. Cool. I saw the lining on before. I saw the lining on before I put it together. I figured that's what you meant, Miss Bonnie. I speak I speak autocorrect. I've made linings for crochet bags, whew, years ago. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to the back loops right here, back loop. Depends on how long it takes me to do this and the handles portion. We'll see if we get to the liner. And now I'll just show you pictures of when I get it done. I've been making sewn bags and crochet bags for years. I've only been on YouTube this October be 5 years, but I've been crafting since I was 13. My mom's my mom sews and does plastic canvas. My grandma is the one that taught me how to crochet, and my dad does a lot of models. That's where in high school we used to do my science fair projects. My dad used to help me build the models. I'm gonna grab this corner here with my pin, my tip, and tip this corner here. So it's a family affair. So we're gonna do this, and this, and then up here I need to probably need to grab this corner up a little bit higher, but that's okay. I do not know if what how old YouTube is, but happy 20th YouTube. That's how old Jay is gonna be next month. Next month. Speaking of that, if you guys would like to send Jay a birthday card, he would love to receive mail for his birthday. His birthday is June 18th. I think Miss was it Sandra sent him one last year with a pop up dinosaur. That he enjoyed that. He still has it on his shelf. If you need my address, just email me. And he's trying to get to 100 subscribers on his channel. He's a little over half now by the end of the year. So if you check that out, I'm sure he'll greatly appreciate it. And you know how I made a play button for my 5,000 subscriber. When I got 5,000, he wants me to make him a play button for 100. So I will be making him one when he hits 100. He can show it up on his channel. Yep, used to started February 14th, 2005. Yep, it's 20 years old. Cool. Happy birthday to you. So when you're making squares, how do you join? I'm doing just the sewing time that I've crocheted before. Do I have it nearby? I used to do a crochet class for the PTA in my son's elementary school for the moms, and we all did squares, and they gave them to me, and I crocheted them together with the in between, and we gave it to our librarian that was retiring that year. That was fun. I had to some of the squares I had to add a row to make them all even, but I didn't mind. I'm trying to see it. I know I have it on my Facebook, but I don't know how long ago that was. So I I crocheted them, then I slip stitched them together. Yeah, I've done slip stitch. I've done how you call it, the blanket stitch. Now I'm doing the weaving. I don't know what would you call it, this kind of stitch. I have a bottle cap square bag that I made. It didn't make it to the new house, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get a thousand more bottle caps, not bottle caps, bottle tabs. That one's on Facebook as well. That one I enjoyed making. And that one came out really heavy because of the bottle tabs. Well, some reason the post office didn't want to deliver my package today, so now it's getting delivered tomorrow. And it's the the cotton fabric from my printer, and I've decided that I picked three patterns that I like the best, and I'm gonna be printing them on paper to scale to see which one looks better when I shrink it down to the 112 scale for the camper, so we can do some upholstery next week. Yep. Right now I'm sewing them together. It's some kind of stitch, and I'm doing the back loop. So I don't know if you can't really tell, but in person it gives you this little, oh, the white is, there we go. It gives you this little ridge right here, in between squares. See if I can see right here the ridge between the two squares. I like that look. That's why you can do it with both loops as well. Lisa McClure says I either slip stitch or blanket stitch or mattress stitch. I saw mattress and for some reason it said blanket. Don't ask me why. Okay, we're going to clip this one. Clip. So I need to stretch this one out a little bit to where's the corner one here. So this can go right here. There we go. That way you want to make sure that they're more or less even though they're all the same stitch amount of stitches, but when you're sewing them together you want to make sure that they go that way. So we got this side almost done. So we gotta go this way now. Can you hear that frog? He sounds like he's inside the house, but he's not. He's right outside our window. I double checked the other day. He sounds like where he's, and he comes every single night. Sits on the window. It's like he wants to say hello. See you guys in the morning. We did have a tree frog inside the house a couple weeks ago. I'm watching TV. Everything is dark. Okay, because it's late at night. Everybody's sleeping, and I'm watching a show, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, why do they have a frog in that scene? It's thundering here. I have to watch replay. Oh, no problem, Miss Lisa. Thanks for being here while you're there. Be safe. And then the scene changed, and the frog was still there. And it hit me. Wait a minute, that's not on the TV. That's on the TV. So I shoot it to the front door. It jumped onto the front door, and then I grabbed the front door and opened it and shoot him out. What I had to get him out of the house because I couldn't sleep with him here inside the house. No, I would be awake the whole time waiting that he doesn't jump on me. So I got a cup trying to get him to jump into the cup. He didn't want to jump in the cup, so he jumped to the front door. I go, great. I just opened the front door and he can go outside. I'm okay with critters as long as they don't come inside my house. Don't come inside my house. You'll live a long, healthy life. But come inside my house, you're either gonna get caught or go to the critters heaven, sky, whatever. Just stay outside my house. We can coexist. But he was quick at the because I thought he was gonna jump off the TV, to the bookcase that's under it. I'm like, oh no, not the bookcase. That's where all my wedding pictures and my how do you call it, a record player and all that stuff. I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with that in there. So now we're gonna. Do I have enough of this? I may have to I don't think I cut enough yarn, but we'll see when we get there. But that was exciting because if anything, I would have called Earl, but he was already sleeping. And he gets up really early to go to work. I'm like, I'm not gonna get him up for a frog. You just and his idea, his thing will be, you just woke me up for a frog. You couldn't do anything about it yourself. So I was brave, but my heart was racing. Well, where we live is in the middle of nowhere, so we got all kinds of critters here. What I'm gonna do is finish this one side and start the top. If we have time to do the other side, then we'll do it because the other side is the same as this. So we can add the half triangles to finish the top, and then we can work on the handles. If we run out of time, I'll just do everything else off screen. I do that a lot. I think a project is gonna take less time, and it doesn't. But I do get them done. If you haven't watched my cool tumbling tower block tiered tray, that one came out pretty cool. And that could be made in any color. I did mine in blue and white, but you guys can make it any color. That's a good thing about the tumbling tower blocks. You can paint them any color you want. I know watching me sew is not all that exciting. Let's see. I have my cards over here. Let's see what card. We've done that one. Let's see. Get you guys. Okay, here's the first one. Are you a good singer? And then, in what other language do you wish you could speak? So there's two questions for you to ponder on. Hey, Ms. Aisha. Thank you. This is the all-in-one granny square from Red Heart that I was going to do a different project with, but when I got the handles from Plaid, I go, ooh, two birds with one stone. I don't have to remake squares because they give you this right here that comes inside the package for the handles. They give you three different styles. You got this little daisy. I may make that square just to make the square. The daisy. And you got this one here that's uh, I can't tell. It looks like a double, just a regular stitch, and then you got this one that looks like a granny, but in rows. So all these three patterns are inside this. That comes with the handles and this. They also have a dark walnut one of these. I'll link this the handles in the description box below. And if you use my code Nancy124, you get 15% off. I think I have enough yarn. I have enough yarn. I have enough yarn. Me, I'm not gonna say I'm a good singer. Mm-mm. I can get by, but I wouldn't say. And the language I would like to If I had kept it up, French, or if I were to learn something new, I would like to learn Italian. I took French for 3 years in high school, and I could probably remember a handful of phrases. That I put that one too tight. Hold on. There we go. You don't want to pull them too tight, then you got your bag draws up. So I'm going to knot it. Okay, then we're going to put it through. And then weave in this end right here real quick. Weave in. Okay, one side down. So what we just did was close this side up. Nope. What did I do? There we go. Like this. There we go. Okay, what did I do wrong? No, I didn't do anything wrong. I was just folded it wrong. So I had the needle in my mouth. So you see, I closed up this whole side right here. So this is this section over here. So this one you fold over, okay, and you sew down this way, and then down this way to close this one up. So we'll do that later. So now we're going to do one of these up here with the blue square, like so. And then we'll do the one handle, because I don't want to keep you here too long, because the only thing is each side is going to be repetitive. Repeat, repeat, repeat. I don't need it that long. I need it about yay big. Angel says Italian was my first choice, but I don't have anyone else to speak it with. That was my problem with French. As long as I was at school, I was fine, because the classmates, we spoke to each other, we spoke to the teacher. But once you left school, it's like, who else knows French? Not many people. So it was hard. Grab this corner and grab that corner. There. Come on. Grab it. I'm grabbing it with the tips, so that way I can. There we go. And then this one to this one. I may have to fudge it a little, because I think this is a little smaller. I should have used a big, even though I use an H hook and an H hook, this one here, I think it's just a little bit smaller. But we can fudge it if we need to. So that's, see right there? As long as you even those stitches out, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Trying to see. I think this one here. Can grab this one. And since I'm doing the back loops, you won't see the white. I'm hoping, because I've been using white all around here, but we're using blue here, so I don't think you'll see the blue. I mean the white on the blue. See? Who likes making granny squares? I like the all-in-one granny, cause I don't like having to do all the weaving ends. I know the all-in-one granny you have to, it's trial and error, and you have to, how you call it, frog several times until you get the right stitches. But I rather do that than to join colors after color after color. Not that I won't, because I've done a bunch of granny squares, color after color after color. It's just not my thing. I have to go through my photos and stuff, and share all my granny projects. Hey, Miss Pam. She put up some bushes. I missed her coming in. Where did she come in? Probably way up high, and I didn't see it. Hmm. I don't see her, but I'm sure she's there. Oh, there she is. I've been here lurking and crocheting. How to do, everyone? Back to the bushes. Two comments above. Why was it going up the whole page? What are you working on, Miss Pam? Are you working on your quilt project blanket or something new? I'm gonna show you guys a project that I thought was gonna be a quick project. No, it's gonna be cute, but it wasn't. It seems smaller in the picture. But I've got the body done. I just have to do his hat. So you can't see where I sewed it with the white. I know Miss Pam is doing a bunch of granny square stuff. Let's go get another question. While you guys watch me sew. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your ears. Wait for the questions. Right here in front of me. Duh. So we've done that one, we've done that one, we've done that one. I'll put dates on them that we've done them, so that way I know I've done them. Time to redo. Ooh, here's a good one. If you opened a store, what would you sell? That's a. And here's another one. What's your favorite smell? So those are the two questions right now. Actually, let's put it right there. There. What I want to open is they have a Pinterest store where people come in and they pick projects off the wall that they want to make that's Pinterest inspired. So it can be any project that you have displayed, and they get other supplies with a little coffee shop in the front. So you can have a little cup of Joe or whatever you want to drink and work on a project with your friends or by yourself. I looked into it once, but to get the franchise, it's $100,000. But not only that, but you have to buy a building or rent a building, and I mean that that's a big gamble. But it sounded like fun in the ads and stuff were pretty cool. So maybe another one would be a bookstore. Miss Darcia's saying hi to the lurkers. I haven't done my lurker video today. Hold on. This is for my lurkers. Thank you, Miss Darcia. Where are they? Down here. Who is that? All the lurkers. Who is that? Did I buy anything new? No, I haven't bought anything. You guys saw my 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 Joann's that haul that I only bought interfacing to work on not a t-shirt yarn, but a quilt, a memory quilt for my late mother-in-law, for my sister-in-law. So not this Saturday because this Saturday I'm off, but next Saturday we'll start getting that organized, grabbing because I have a bag of clothes she gave me to use. So we're gonna see what we can use and what we can't use, and start working on that. And I have a go check my stash just because her favorite color was also purple. So the stashing in between the the the, the garments is going to be purple, and it's going to be. I'm not going to buy one color for the whole thing. I'm going to be doing it um, with all the different purples I have, which I think would look cool. The only thing I would need to do is buy the backing for it, but I'm not going to buy the backing until I finish and see what the main colors are, or the I'll probably get something that's neutral that goes with all the colors that's on the front, because I haven't looked at the bag to see what colors we have available. That's looking cool. we're gonna crochet across here so we can fold it over. My phone is telling me it's time to stand. I'm busy right now. My watch. I'm busy right now. I can't stand. I can't stand, but when it says time to stand, it means it's time to move around. And I don't have time for that. I'll move around twice as much later. Okay? Okay. Thank you for your attention to this matter. There we go. We're done here. Okay? Turn it. We've in the end. We've in the end. We've in the end. Back it. Come on, get in there. I didn't want to go in. My stitches are so tight. Okay. Then come back. Nobody's gonna answer. Oh, Angel goes. That's what I thought of doing a make and take. Yeah, that's basically what it is. I wanted to do that on a online version of it, but it takes a lot of, you know, unless I do how you call it, a pre-order for the kits, and how many people will actually want to do something like that, get a kit, and how much do I charge for the kit, and then I have to do a video to show how to put the kit together. It's a lot of work. That one I just knotted, and then I'm gonna do the weave in the ends. Hey, Miss Naughty. Now we're gonna do the go. Okay, on the handle part, should I go back to white on the handle, or leave it with the blue? Hold on, let me weave this in, and then we'll see. Just weave in that end. Weave in this end. Miss Naughty's doing roll call. Raise your hand if you're here. I'm just weaving these ends in. This one I'm just cutting because when I was crocheting on this the beginning of this triangle, I crocheted back and forth here, so I can just cut it there. Okay, here we go. Here's the handle, right? Do we want to continue with the blue to go? I was going to do like either a single crochet across here and then fold it through there in blue, or do we want to do it in white? because the white is not going to be right next to this white. So let me get the little white triangles that I had. It's not going to be granny, but let's see. Let me put it through here. It's just going to be single crochet, go back and forth. So I can do that, right? And attach it to the blue, or I'm going to crochet from the blue. So do we want to do it in white like this, or do we want to continue it with the blue like that? Miss Tinkerbella, I've missed you. It's actually expensive. What are we talking about? It's actually expensive. Yeah, the kits and stuff. Yeah, it gets expensive because Miss Aisha says blue. Continue with the blue. So you see how the white is here. So we're gonna do continue. If we continue with the blue, it'll look like this. How you doing, my friend Tinkerbella? You know I didn't see today either is Miss Liz. We'll keep on praying for Miss Liz. There's the blue. Continue looking like that. I think the blue looks nice. You call me tomorrow, no problem. No problem, Miss Karen. Hello, welcome back. We're talking about what color to attach this blue to the handle, and so far I got one blue to go. I'm liking the blue. So what I'm gonna do is just crochet across here a few rows so I can fold it over and sew it on. I'm only doing section at a time because that way, depending on time, you get to see all the parts. So I already did. Wait a minute. Do I need to sew this part? Not not if I wanted it to be big, to widen. No, I'm not gonna sew this part up. If I sew this part up, it'll probably be just part of it here. But we'll see after I finish how that looks. But we sewed the side up. This is where this first piece is. So we went this way, and this way. Garcia says white. Karen says yes, blue. Nappy says blue. Yeah, I don't know what color it is. It's like a bluish green, sort of. But I thought it's a little darker than this one here. So I thought it it gave it a good, not that one, this one. Miss Garcia, you've been outbid or out. So we're gonna go start here. Let's go in the corner here. And I'm just gonna do a single crochet because that will be a tighter stitch so it doesn't stretch as much, because I am using acrylic yarn, so you know how some acrylic stretch, but I am doing a lining, so I won't completely sew on the handle until I do the lining because I want to sandwich the lining inside the handle. Okay, the frog moved. It's right next to my window now. Why are you so close to me? Trying to see. So this is. I'm gonna do 2 stitches of each. and see how that works out. Unless I had to do 3, but I think 2 stitches looks pretty good. I'm talking about each of the openings. You mean white around this part of the handle? I was leaving it. I was gonna leave it just natural. I'll go through all my photos and get all my granny square projects if I can find them all. Or my crochet bags. I've done a lot of crochet bags. I've done a lot of sewn bags. I think that outnumbers my crochet bags. But I'll share on my community tab. It looks good, right? It's not pulling too much. No, at the bottom part of the. Oh, that's what we're working on. This is gonna go inside here. And the only reason that I have this triangle here, I'll show you. This bag is a lot bigger than the one that's in the kit. See how where the handles finish right here? You got at least 2 inches on either side of the handle. But you see, there's a small little V right here, so it's not too bad. But since my bag is huge, it's gonna take the whole handle. So it was only gonna be holding right here. See, here they have a few rows to attach it. This wouldn't have had a few rows. It would have just had from this point to this point, probably a couple rows. So it wasn't going to look very nice with the big giant V and itty bitty hold section to hold it on. You know, like I said, the only reason that this bag is huge is because I'm using the all-in-one granny that I already had made. Because why make more granny squares if you already had a whole bunch that was just sitting there waiting to be used? This is like a blue green. It's more blue than green. I don't know. Can you call it teal? I can tell you one thing. Between blue, green, teal, I can't tell which one's which. Unless it's on the label. So I'm going to do that. And I'll see if I attach it now. Because when I sew my lining on, I actually sew it on to the bag. So I need to see because when I do the lining, I'm going to sew it around the edge on the top here to attach it here. So I don't know if the handle being sewn on is if the handle being sewn on is going to impede me sewing it. So we'll double check that in a second when I'm going to turn the whole thing over. Let's do a couple more questions. Let's see what we have. Be right back, says Darcia. Okay, Miss Darcia, are you afraid of the dark? It depends. And what is the least favorite room in your house? To clean the bathroom. I forgot to do I forgot to do chain one and turn. I would like to have a like other than miniatures I've been building. I built a library. I want a real library in my house. It doesn't have to be big. It could be a little corner with a couple, built-in bookcases and a nice, comfy chair. When you don't want to do anything else, just sit down and just relax and read. That's what I want. I heard something. Froggy, if you're indoors, stay indoors. Stay away from me. Oh, he's talking to me now. Like I said, these plaid handles, they have them in this light color, and they also have them in dark walnut, and they're like $6 or something a set. Like I said, I'll share the link down below. So you see, this is gonna go like through here, all the way across. Or it won't go there because of it. So I need to do at least 3 more rows. After 3 more rows, we'll check it out. Yes, I have this other side of the bag to do with the blue, and I have this the right side to close up, and then we have the lining. But like I said, if we don't get to that, I'll do that on my own. On my own. Not in my own home. My least favorite room is my living room at the moment. Oh, she's not afraid of her dog at her home. So it's not going to open up. You will reach in from the. No, it's going to open up because you got this one here, right? And you got the other handle because I got two handles. See, I got two handles, one for one side. So when you open it up, it it's sewn from here to here. So you got all that open space. So you can reach in from the top. 'Cause like I said, I'm not closing it up completely. Angel's the only one answering the questions. Miss Angel, do you have one of my magnetic calendars already? I believe you do. Oh, you only saw the one handle. No, it comes with a pair of handles. A pair of handles. And I thought that with this size bag, that the doing the handle through for the whole width of this, the whole width, it'll be better to carry this big old giant bag. I think I measured it. It's like 17 inches across at the center. So it's a big purse. It could be a nice project bag. Yes, I am, Miss Aisha. I'm going to line it. This is the fabric that I'm using for the inside because it goes with this blue here. It's got a lot of butterflies and it's a yard, so I have plenty of this. I thought that'd be pretty on the inside of the bag. I may put interfacing on this to make it more sturdier. So we'll probably do some interfacing then sew it together. Thank you. I bought that one at Walmart a few months ago. I used the pink one of the same fabric with the pink background on the members live a couple weeks ago. The pink one is pretty cute too. I'll show you if anybody is interested in seeing it. I haven't scheduled the members live for tomorrow, but I will. If it's not tonight, it'll be tomorrow. So here's the pink one. It's the same fabric, but it has the pink background. I think that the butterflies are the same. It just looks darker on this because it's a lot lighter color. I have two of them, Angel says. You know what, Miss Angel? Let me check with Nightbot real quick. Because Nightbot will tell me something. I know a lot of you are lurking. I understand that you can't type a lot. But I just want to do something. Let's see. Where do I go? Is it commands? No. Is it? No. Logs? No. Where do I find? No. Dashboard? Where do I find, who's the top chat? There we go. Top chatters is Miss Angel Kraus. Is this today only? She's got 166. So Miss Angel, since you've been chatting a lot, I'm sending this to you. This little paper bag that we did for the members. It has the little beaded things. So, oh, this one came out for some reason out of the hole. I'll fix that. Don't know why it came out of the hole. Yeah, this was the 5-item challenge where my members gave me 5 items to craft with. There we go. And this is the paper bag. So you can decorate it any which way you want.
Well, let me tell you about the blacklist, honey.
Don't you dare!
Let me tell you what the event that just unfolded.
No! Don't tell me.
You must understand.
No, don't tell me.
Hey, so, Angel.
Miss Angel's been the top chatter, so I'm sending her this.
Oh, how cool!
Like I said, I know you guys are not all chatty because you're working. that's okay. Miss Angel, if I remember to put the loom knitting booklet in it, I'll do that too. I'll probably be sometime next week. I have to figure out where I put the loom knitting. I know I put it to the side so I can send it to you, and I keep on forgetting. Miss Angel says, "Hi, Earl." I'm just talking instead of crocheting. I'll grab the link for the handles real quick in a second, so you guys can check those handles out. So here we go. Let's see if we need to do another row. Let's pull this out. Grab this. I, I'm I'm not gonna sew it on the outside. I'm just it's easier for me now to check it and to show you. I'll be sewing this on the inside.
Show me, show me, show me.
Mr. Earl, come here.
Mrs. Caldwell.
Say hi to our friends while I go dehydrate.
You pick all these interesting items.
Yeah, because you're gonna give me a bite of that too.
I is.
Yes, you
I already gave you some.
No, you're gonna give
What's
me
this piece of yarn hanging on your chair for?
I don't know why that piece of yarn all over my house.
Well, hello, people. I am Earl. Nancy has a chat going somewhere.
Behave.
I try not to behave. Behaving is overrated.
No, it's not overrated.
Well, hey, Angel. Okay, Angel saw one handle. Oh, I'm doing okay. How about yourself, Angel?
I was dehydrated.
Here's the other handle. Oh, this is Nancy. Hello, Nancy.
You're getting a little scruffier there, aren't you?
Yes.
I'll say something else, but I don't think you like it.
What?
You're getting a little gray there, sir.
I'm not great.
I'm babying my puppy right now, she says.
Aww.
She had him neutered.
Oh, he's missing his little balls. Oh, poor baby. Why would you do that?
I think we can do one more row.
Just one?
Just one more row we could do. Yeah. So that way it'll go under here so it won't be stretching too hard. One more row! And then she started laughing at your comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, with teary eyes too.
You know they have artificial ones. You can give them.
Oh gosh, honey.
That would, so his confidence doesn't dwindle.
I don't think his confidence is gonna dwindle.
He has to have something to work with.
See, the thing is, she's got a female at the house too.
Yeah.
But the female's his mom.
Yeah. Maybe some guys get implants.
Some dogs get implants.
Yeah, little marbles they put in there.
Okay. Don't listen to him, guys.
Serious.
I just want a spoonful.
Ask your local vet.
You heard me, honey?
Yeah.
All I want is a spoonful of what you're serving yourself.
I already gave you a cup.
All I want is a spoonful.
That's what you say now.
I want more,
Of course you
but I'm being good and taking a spoonful. Can you tell them what you're eating?
do. It would be frozen yogurt espresso chip.
Frozen yogurt espresso chip from Publix. It's good. Look, look how. Oh, I haven't flipped my camera. I'm here crocheting and didn't flip my camera.
Now this I tempered proof this bag, so I'll
No,
know.
look.
I'll know, Nancy.
Look all
if you
those
get
chips
into
in
it.
there, and it's espresso. You tampered proof. There's not much left in there, is there?
Sharing is truly not caring.
You're like my dad. Sharing is getting less.
The proof in the pudding is eating.
Let me show them your cup.
You just want to bite it.
No, I'm not gonna bite it. I'm just showing them
I'm
your
gonna
cup.
bite my cup.
Look at all those chips in there. See, I didn't bite
It's
it.
espresso.
Espresso chip
Mm-hmm.
yogurt, it doesn't. It's creamy like ice cream. I thought it was ice cream when he brought it home and we ate some, and I only ate some because my sugar was low, on the low end. Cause I know afterwards I'll have to take my nighttime medicine and bring it back down. But I don't do that all the time. I can't do that all the time if I'm going to keep my A1C at 5.8. It's okay to have a little treat every so often. I thought you said pulpo. What? You mean the ice cream? It's espresso chip yogurt. Where do see pulpo? I do not know what you're talking about, young lady. So I'm going to leave a long tail so I can sew it on. And fasten off. Fasten off. There we go. I'll weave it in. So this is the, okay, this is, I actually like, it looks like a diamond. When the start of a diamond, if you start decreasing the corners, doesn't it look like a diamond there? So I may have to do sew on the handles after I do the lining. I'll show you why. But you can see how the handle looks. And we are at 8:23. I think this should be long enough to today. I'll share. I'll go over and get the link to the handles in a second. So this goes like this. So once you sew it to the edges here on the white, stretch it out like so, because you're gonna bring it to that white, and you're gonna bring it to that white over here. So that'll stretch it out so it fills the handle up here like that. So that's what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? And and then this is why because when I do the lining, I like to, with the sewing machine, sew along the edge of the top here. And if I put the handle in here, I won't be able to sew up here. So after I sew here, then I can do this. And I'm looking at it. I may need another row. Yeah, I'm gonna need another row. So let me turn this around and do another row. So I'll do the lining tomorrow, and I'll share some pics. And this is one thing I don't know about this. How much would I charge for something this huge that uses 13 squares, two handles, and a lining? I don't want to be too cheap, and I don't want it to be too expensive. I may have to attach the yarn again to. I may have a little knot in here somewhere, but that's okay. But I think I need another. And I'm going to do the same thing. Not the same. I'm going to line these two squares as well, the last two squares, and put a zipper across. So it'll be a companion. Oh, I don't know. Is it big enough for crochet hooks? Let's see. Yeah, it'll be big enough for crochet hooks. If you use this as a project bag, you can put your notions in it. Your stitch markers, your crochet hooks, your little scissors. And I'll probably put a little a large lobster clasp on it so you can hang it from the edge. Hey, Miss Sandra. Angel says my favorite smell is man's aftershave. Yes, it's a pretty blue. I just don't know what color it is. I know it's red heart. See, I need to attach. But I cut it off before I measured it again, so no biggie. I'll make a knot and then sew in the edges. Weave in the ends. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy. One of my favorite smells is fresh laid asphalt. Does that make me crazy? Not the tar. I can't say fresh laid asphalt. I just think it's pretty cool. Don't ask me why. I'm just weird that way. That goes to the back. Yeah, that goes to the back. Yeah, tar is gross. I don't like tar. Asphalt. That's two different smells. The tar that you put on your roof and stuff, I can't stand that. For some reason, asphalt I like. Don't ask me why. And if you're getting a candle scent, I like fresh linen. So what I'm gonna do? See, let me zoom you out because you guys are a little zoomed in today. There we go. Now you see more of the bag. Nancy says I like the smell of Vicks Vapor Rub. So what I'm gonna do? This side I haven't sewn, so I'll fold this over and sew this, and sew the bottom here. So I'm leaving this section open. So let's put the handle back. Once I get it all done, I'll see if I have to sew. Let me put the handle in first. I'm speaking in ahead of time here. Hold on. Let me put the handle back. Get back in there. Get back. There we go. Good boy. Okay. Because this is it's sewn right here and it's gonna be sewn right here, right? So let me get a clip. So it's gonna be sewn here to here. and this is going to be sewn there. So once I get this all sewn in here, I'll see if once I get it all interfaced and lined and all the good stuff, where is it? Right here. Once I get all this lined and interfaced, I have to see if, pretend that this is here. Okay? If this is going to be too big, let's get that out of the way. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. If that's going to be too big to keep it open, or if sew it halfway up. So instead of this completely open here, if I sew just halfway up and leave part of it open. So once I get this sewn in, I'll figure out if I need to sew this part in. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, Garcia. But there's the bag. Ta-da! No, that piece there. But again, when I sew this the back to this will stretch out to fit the whole handle like that. I know for this size bag, these handles look small, but these are the only handles I had. So there we go. It's not too bad. They're pretty sturdy. You see. So let me go to the plaid site real quick and share the link, and I'll show you the other color too. Let's see. Plaid craft handles. And like I said, each handle comes with 3 patterns. Where's oh, they have, do they have the other color? Okay, this one, let me save that share this one. This is the natural one that I'm using. I don't know if that's gonna, is that too long? Let me know if it's too long. Let me grab the, I'll put it in my description box later. Let's go over here. Handles. Oh, here you go. Here's the dark one. And this is brown wood. That was shorter. This is the brown. And if you use my code Nancy124, let me see if I could get a shorter. Yeah, this one's shorter. Copy. This is the natural. I haven't shared my screen yet, Pam. I was sharing the links first. There's the natural one. Share screen. So here's the natural one, and they are $6.99. So if you use my code Nancy124, you get 15% off. And the handles are 10 inches from top to bottom, and a little less than 4.5 from the bottom to the arch, right there. And it's natural. It says natural glaze finish, ready to craft, durable handles, and is a 1/4 inch thick. Let me go back and get the show you the dark one. The dark one really looks really nice. That probably look nice with some some dark yarn, the dark yarns, or even with the cream color, a cream color bag. That would look real pretty. So you get it's the same three patterns on here as well. Here you can see the patterns on here. So I did something similar to this, but using my own squares. But you can see how the dark looks against the yarn, and it's the same size. Those are the two they have at this moment. And I forgot to do the channel share. Stop sharing. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention when that came up. Okay, my diamond members have the channel have been dropping throughout the live. If you would like to drop your channel once, well, I'm about to end anyway. If you want to drop your channel, type the word kitchen, because that's what I did yesterday. Is work on the miniature kitchen. I'm liking it. I think this would have been nice with a dark candle as well. What do you think? I think so. So many possibilities. And if anything, if this is, I don't know if this is actual wood, but maybe a light sanding. You can probably spray paint it any other color if you do a light sanding on it. Hopefully they'll come up with other colors and other designs. So if you guys share, they might bring other designs out too. Because at first they only had this color. Now they had the dark walnut, or dark. They call it dark brown. So I'm gonna show you how big the bag is. Hi there. So I'm gonna take the handle off because it's gonna fall off on me anyway. So let me clip this corner down so it doesn't pop open when I pick it up. So we're gonna clip it here. I'll be doing this probably after the live to close up the last end. Like I said, it's a perfect size for a project bag. This is huge. I wouldn't put too much weight in it because with the lining it might not stretch as much. There. That's what the bag looks like. This is the side I haven't sewn it yet. You get the blue top like that, and then I'll have the handle. You see? You know what? Hold on. I can clip the handle in. Hold on. I've been clipping everything else in, right? Why not the handle? So you can see how it looks with the handle when I hold it up. Come on. Get through there. Come on. There we go. Where are the clips? Clips? Where? I was using the clips right now. Oh, right under this other granny square. Oops. And we'll clip it to the back of the bag so it's going to hold it up. So you can see how it looks with the handle. And my job tomorrow is to do the lining. Let's get another clip. There we go. One more. once I have this done, this will be up for sale. I just don't know how much I want to charge for this because it has 13 squares, the two handles, and the lining, and the little zipper pouch. There you go. This is how it's gonna look. It's gonna have more body because I'm gonna do align the lining. I'm gonna line it with some interfacing so it gives it more body. And once this is all sewn, it'll give it half more shape to it. So there's the bag. I won't turn it around because the bag is not done yet. I like it. So if I do this again, I'll probably do it with the purple. I only have two of these squares done. So I have to find where I put the rest of the scheme so I can finish these squares. So do this in the purple like that. Now I was thinking, let me see something. Instead of doing that section there, if because I get you need only 13 and you can get 14 to 15 of these squares per skein. So I wonder if you do this. Ooh, that can work. See what I mean? So if you do, I already did that one already, so I'm not gonna. But you can attach it with another square. Just fold a square in half through the handle. That works just fine. So you would have to attach the handle to the bag before you do the lining, because it will because the lining will be under here, unless you do it stitch this sew this on by hand. That can work. So that way you have the whole thing matching to each other. Hold on, this this is the purple one. Let's get the one of the blue ones so you can see what it looks like. Like I said, each of these skeins, they say 14 squares. I was able to get 15 squares out of the blue one, and this bag needs 13, so you could easily make 14 squares. Oh, you would need to make 15 in order to do the handles. So I was able to do 15 on this one, but you see how the different look it gives versus, which is not bad. It gives it a pop of color right there. But if you're able to make 15 of these squares, you can do the handles with it as well. Just a thought. I saw a little straggler. Hold on. A little. There we go. Just an idea. Where's the other one? Huh. One is the loneliest number. There we go. So I share. I'll share the links to these in the description box below. But I already shared it on the chat. If you want to check it out, use code Nancy with the capital N124. Karen says my granny bag I put leather straps. You know I have that faux leather from Dollar Tree. I could probably try it too. For the next one, because it comes with different colors. So I hope you enjoyed that. Tomorrow for my members, oh, I was going to show you a project I'm working on. This is his body. I have to shape it up a little bit because he's not done. Don't mind my desk. I'm in between projects and I haven't put everything away that I need to put away. Other projects that I want to make this year, I bound it since I have the binding machine. Let's see where I have it in here. I put a blue paper in between each pattern. He's in here somewhere. I hope I put him in here. Maybe I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't. Where is he? Where did I put him? He's not in my book. Did I forget to put him in my book? Well, he's a little graduation cap guy. Did I put him over here? No, this is other projects. No, that's not it. I forgot to put him in the book somewhere. He's printed in here somewhere. Let me bring him up on my iPad. I can show you. I purchased him online. Files. That guy. So this is his body. It's a little fat, but once I get the cap on, I can shape him to the right size. So I put a plastic cottage cheese lid down here to keep him flat. So that way he's nice and flat. I just got to do his hat and his feet. So he's called Greg the Graduation Cap. I like him. And he's from Fiber Doodles. So, Greg the Graduation Cap. Hold on. There we go. And you can make them any color. You can probably do them in your child's school colors. I thought I put them inside here so I can have the other patterns together. I guess not. Oh, yes, I do have them in here. There. I have them in there. I didn't print the front cover because I don't need to have this giant big. Sorry, I had to charge laptop. No problem. You don't have to say sorry. Nobody knows you were gone unless you tell them. And what I did with this, I laminated the front cover so it lasts a little longer. And I put 2025 because this is what I want to try to accomplish this year. If not, I know when I printed it. That gives me an idea. And then back here, it gives you crown circle dimensions for hats. I've had this for years, and I didn't know where to put it. So I made it the back cover. It gives you all the hat heights and all the different dimensions. I have to use my magnifying glass to see where I got it from. But it's a good reference. And I use it as a back cover, so that way I don't lose it. Mr. Garcia says, love the bag. That's when it went out. No big issues, girl. No big issues. See, once I get his hat, because this one, amigurumis, they usually close up. And you can shape him. But if I keep on shaping him like this, the stuffing comes out. So once I do the hat, then I can shape him and like I usually do with my amigurumis. Like I said, this is one of those cottage cheese lids, and it's just the right size for the bottom. See? And it's plastic, so if it gets wet, you'll be fine. This is the little shelf I made on Saturday, and I thought that this, my little tin of clips, I guess it doesn't want to stay up there. There you go. That's it. I gotta move stuff around. Yeah, this is my first thing tomorrow is clean my desk up off again because I've been working all week and I haven't put anything away. So just go right there. There you go. So I have a little mini stack of books that I made with the Jenga blocks. I made this little basket here with coffee stirs and the wooden apples from Dollar Tree. Those are coffee stirs. I made this little succulent clips, Mr. Yoda, or excuse me, Grogu, and a little house. Nothing else. He's smiling now, but he won't be when those graduates fling him in the air. He'll probably saying, "Wee!" So I don't think. Yeah, I need this for the other handle. See, when this gets like this, I need to either cake it up again or make it into a ball because it's gonna start tangling when it gets this this wonky. So, any questions, comments, or answers? I mean, inquiries. I used this white from Dollar Tree, the just Premier 1 pound. I use that to attach the squares together. So I got a lot to keep me busy. You like the bushel of apples? I have 2 bushels of those because I did one offline, and then I did one recorded. So I believe if you go to my channel, search apples, and you'll I think you'll see that how I made that. If you're interested, I'm not gonna force you. Please, please. A lot of my older videos, over when I first started, they were all mostly recorded. I heard Dollar Tree went up to $1.75. Not in our town yet. Hola Maritza. It's still $1.25 here. Do I have the? I had some Velcro here, but they're probably gonna start that soon. I've heard that, but our town hasn't changed your prices yet. I thought I had one here, but I don't. Well, I do have. I bought some glue. The thing is, a lot of their stuff has a price right on it, so they probably have to wait until they sell out of all this that has a price on it before they raise the prices. Because how you gonna tell somebody, oh, that's 120.75 when it says right there $1.25? So they might have to wait till all this is sold out, or start with the prices. How are your eyes? I went to the doctor last Friday. The injection, the medicine that they're using, they say that it's plateaued, is not improving the situation. So the next visit I have with him, they're using a stronger medicine. and hopefully that'll continue with the improvement. But I can see the comments here where I couldn't see them before. I can see them now. It's just that the top section of my eye is still a little cloudy, but the rest of it is fine. So it's they're getting better slowly but surely. I started the injections in November, so December, January, February, March, April, May. So it's been 6 months. So that's why he's wanting to change the medicine because it's not improving more than it was last time. Pack of ramen soup is $1.50. So it depends on the your area because a lot of the dollar stores didn't have the Dollar Tree Plus, and slowly they've been adding those to the stores. So the prices are probably depending on where they started from. Eventually they all start going up. And the cost of living has gone up, so everything has to go up in order to pay for everything. Oh, I'm using cotton yarn for this. This was is the I love this cotton. This is in he's around here somewhere. Oh, right here. I think it's royalty. Yeah, royalty. I love this cotton and I think I hope I have another one to do his hat. Oh, there's no problem. I'm doing much better and I don't I even though I stay up late, I don't get up till 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. So with my sleep schedule, sleeping later is better for me. And and Earl's working, so that way I don't bother him making noise or whatever. So, but thanks for asking. So we got anyone else wants to drop their channel? Type in the word kitchen, and we'll take off. And I'll put a link to those handles. They're by the brand Busilla, which is also a plaid product. So I'm gonna wait till Nightbot drops everybody else's channel. We got two of the five of the four Darren members. We'll give them another shot. There's Miss Tracy Clyde, Miss Lisa McClure. There's Miss Aisha. She dropped her channel. We're gonna wait a couple more minutes for Miss Angel and Miss Karen. I know some of them don't have content, but go ahead and give them a like, so you never know. One of these days they might say, "Hey, let's do content," because Miss Angel and I are going to be live on her channel on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and she's going to be doing some unboxing and cleaning in her craft room. So if you like watching, her open packages and see what we got for her craft room, come on over to Miss the Crafty Halo. It's going to be dropping soon. Go check her out, and on 8 p.m. Friday, the Crafty Halo. I'll be a little guest star in the corner. Hola Maritza. Oh, I just said that already, right? Come on, Nightbot. I'm waiting. We're waiting a couple more minutes. That's it. I'm trying to see what else to share with you guys, but I already shared everything I'm doing. We're gonna do, like I said, cover this card box on the live tomorrow. Come on, Nightbot. Miss Angel, our channel's already dropped. Oh, you did? The second time around, oh, there it is. I didn't see them come in. No wonder Nightbot is not working. It's already working. There's Miss Angels, the Crafty Halo. 8 p.m. on her channel. Unboxing and some organizing. I love organizing. And I love to see what people got. So until next time, be brave, be strong, and create yourself a cool little granny square bag. I'll see you guys around. Oh, where do I just put a yarn ball in the comments below after the live? A little yarn ball, or hi, whatever. You never know when I'm gonna do a giveaway. My giveaways are random, hidden. You never know. So